Hello everyone, I just managed to clear Alvida's Hideout Grand Voyage level 5. The only other team I've seen that has managed to clear level 5 as well is Subconsi's team. You can go check him out. I didn't actually check the procedure, so I don't know if it's an easier clear than this team or if it's more accessible. All I know is that he used double Straw Hat Pirates, and I don't have my own Straw Hat Pirates, so I kind of had to work around that. In the background, you can just see like some rewards and the useless in-game guide. Well, it's not totally useless. It's just a lot of the popular units don't really do much for levels 4 and 5. Here I'm going over the supports. I am recording my voice over this, so Bello Betty, I think she's required. She reduces chain coefficient down and provides a chain boost. Reiju, I think, is just a comfort support in case you hit a great, which you likely will be hitting because you will have to do manual targeting for this. Kobe is to reduce the attack down. You will need... Okay, this is going way too fast for me. Kobe and Nami are to get rid of attack down, bind, and despair. Roger is a stat booster. All my units have 180 attack CC. Bullet has slot bind reduction as well as a Kainu. This will be important for the final stage as well as stage 4. I don't know if it's required, it's just a lot more damage. And for ships, you want a ship, any functional ship that'll work with the entire team. I use Shark Superb because it has perfect assist, and you really want that for manual targeting. The new anniversary ship also works. It has perfect assist and it's a decent attack boost. Some more limit break ability requirements. You want at least level 3 hunger on Luffy and Sanji to get rid of the 2 stacks of hunger you'll receive on stage 4. And I think that's about it. Barrier penetration on a Kainu is there for comfort because there will be a mob on stage 3. That's the only barrier you'll have to get around, and I'm pretty sure you can just kill that mob with a matching orb. What I wanted to talk about though here is that you need to clear all the early stages in one turn. I cannot stress that enough. The turn timer is your biggest enemy, as well as manual targeting on the final stage. So you have to tap strategically. Notice how I usually start the chain with a matching orb to guarantee that I can kill the first mob. You really don't want to spend 2 units killing 1 mob because that might lead you to, not having enough turns or time. We're entering stage 4 now. Bello Betty on Sabo is triggering here, reducing that coefficient down by 2 turns. We use Luffy Sanji to swap ability to get rid of the 1 turn of paralysis and bind. It's useful so we can get access to units that actually have matching orbs. Luffy Sanji will not have a matching orb for the entire fight because they are slot binded and their swap does not get around it, nor do they have a potential ability. I don't know if these pirate mobs HP scales, but you should be able to see all the details on each side of the screen here for the HP of Alvida and her defense. Both Alvidas are able to have their defense reduced, though I don't even bother on the final stage because 1 million defense is such a joke. Like, I expected much more. I do think this is one of the easier Grand Voyages, at least compared to local sea monster, because Alvida only has 40 million HP at stage 5. 1 million defense, again, it's kind of a joke. I didn't really have time to mention this at the beginning of the video, or at least I don't think I did, but Straw Hat Pirates, you want them to be as invested as possible, so that means as many levels on their final tap as possible, as well as, if possible, level limit break on them, and limit break expansion. You want as many stats on them. Actually, I don't know if the stats are actually relevant, maybe just the last tap. Because the stats are relevant for the second turn of this fight if you can't manage to clear in one turn. I do think it's possible to clear this in one turn. You would tap Luffy Sanji and Garp on the two pirate mobs, and then everyone else into Alvida, which should get her down to 0 HP, and then use Straw Hat Pirates on the quick pirate. But since my manual targeting is not the best, I resorted to just clearing in 2 turns, which I appreciate that it's sort of lenient, but it's still only 1 turn of leniency. Like, the turn timer is just so strict here. Also, in this first clip, I do fail the run. You'll get to see what it's like to not get matching orbs. I guess that's a bit of orb RNG, though if your final tap Straw Hats was invested enough, I'm pretty sure you can clear with any amount of horrible orb RNG, unless you're incredibly unlucky. As you can see here, I don't know why Straw Hats gets around resilience. I guess that's final tap being final tap. You may have already noticed this, but I use a different ship in each of the clips. Here I am using Nostra Castello, which doesn't really do much. The HP boost doesn't matter since you're not worrying too much about your HP, but rather the turn timer. And it has no perfect assist. The ideal ships are probably Shark Superb and the Anniversary ship, because their attack boost isn't too bad and they provide perfect assist, which you probably want if you suck at tap timing, along with manual targeting. Here I was just taking a moment of silence to grieve this run. Now for the actual run where I completed level 5. I did skip ahead because the procedure is the exact same. I'm just using a different ship, so the HP values might be different. The attack boost from the ship should be around the same, since Shark Superb's attack boost decreases the longer you stay in a stage or in a mission. This new game mode, Grand Voyage, does remind me of the videos I used to do where I combined GARP challenges conditions, so I would do a team of a class and a color. Though this is a lot different because the content is actually like telling you which color and class to use. It's also built around the new level Limit Break captains, so this one was built around Log Luffy, hence the good great barriers you'd see throughout the mission. Though I will say Log Luffy has a useless special ability, so you don't, like, this mission is completely doable without it, and that is very nice. I think the local sea monster one was a bit overkill with how reliant it is on you having V1 Shanks. I think that about wraps it up for this video. I tried to put a lot more effort into this video since I think this will have a much bigger lifespan than the habitual video on new content, since Grand Voyage should be a permanent game mode, I hope. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, consider subscribing if you are new. Yes, do that. Also, don't forget to vent your frustration in the comment section down below. But for real, if you have questions, I probably will respond to them. It just depends on how busy I am and if I am even awake, since I know a good chunk of my viewer base is based in other countries. So, thank you for watching.